Hello, this is Matthew Robert Payne. I'm the writer of 209, 210 Christian non-fiction books under the name Matthew Robert Payne, and I've got 5,700 videos. I've got over 60 videos on a playlist called End Times Playlist, and this video is going to go on that playlist. If you're interested in things about the end times, you could probably go to the playlist on my channel and search through the videos through the titles to see which videos you'd like to see. It's my understanding. It's what I personally believe, although people have all sorts of beliefs about end times. I can't say that I'm definitely wrong. I have heard God speak on the subject, and I believe it was God, but I could be misinformed or untrue, like it could be untrue. I could have been deceived, but I personally think that you really have to be in the maturity level of the bride of Christ to be taken in the rapture. I think Jesus is only really coming back for his bride. And there's numbers of scriptures that point to that, and I won't look into those scriptures right now, but I looked up before I did this video how to become the bride of Christ, and there's a number of books that have been written on Amazon. I imagine that be correct, and that would lead you how to become the bride of Christ. I am part of the bride of Christ personally, and I've got a very intimate relationship with Jesus Christ, and I'm a very close friend of the Father's, and but I can't necessarily do a video or write a book about how I came to this position. I know that one of the keys to intimacy that I lived was to obey the commandments of Jesus. Jesus has 50 commandments that he said during his earthly ministry. He's probably got more, but there's 50 commandments in a book I've written on the commandments of Jesus, and it's helpful if you listen to the commandments of Jesus and put them into practice in your life. And John 14:21 says that if you obey his commandments, he will manifest himself to you. And Jesus certainly does that. He manifests his character to you as you obey his commandments, and you become transformed into his image, and you become a lot more like me. Jesus isn't overweight. He's not obese. He hasn't got diabetes, and he hasn't got a mental illness like me. But my character can be somewhat like a Jesus, and I can treat people really sweetly, really nicely, with no condemnation and condescending tones from me. I treat everyone pretty well. So before the rapture, before the rapture happens, and I don't believe it's going to happen within the next 5 years, but before it does happen, you want to put into practice the steps that you might need to take to become the bride of Christ. You first are a follower, then next you become a friend, then next you become a son of God, and then next you become the bride of Christ. And so I'd encourage you to get a book on how to become a son of God. I'd get a book on how to become the bride of Christ, to understand Jesus' teachings and practice them to become more like Jesus and to grow in your intimacy with Jesus. I've got two books. I've got three books I can recommend. I've got a book called The Parables of Jesus Made Simple, explained by Jesus himself. I've got a book called The Commandments of Jesus Made Simple, explained by Jesus himself. And I've got a book, the number seven keys to intimacy with Jesus. I pray that you can get those books and be blessed by those books. I hope that this video helped you and gave you warning. I believe there's 2 to 5 years, there's at least 5 years before the rapture, and I don't believe the rapture is going to happen until I've at least finished my duty and written the books that I need to write. So I can't see it coming in the next 5 years. If you'd like to like this video, that would help me. I'd love to see your comments on this video. I'd love to see what you think, and I'd love to see you express your opinion. God bless you.